Today, I want to talk about this document here, which is an Economic and Social Council document. It was distributed in April 2023, April 18th, 2023, and it relates to the 2023 session, which has the dates right here from July 2022 to July 2023. So actually, we are right now in the 2024 session, and it relates to agenda item 12E, which is the coordination program and other questions long-term program of support for Haiti, and the document is titled Report of the Ad Hoc Advisory Group on Haiti. All right, let's see what actually the Economic and Social Council does. Well, first, let's go to our charter and our system chart. We go to Article 7, and we see here that the Economic and Social Council is designated as one of the principal organs. And on our system chart, it's right here, Economic and Social Council. And here are a lot of the what they refer to as functional commissions, regional commissions, other bodies, and there's also specialized agencies that fall under the Economic and Social Council. And we go to Chapter 10. We'll see more specific provisions, articles about the Economic and Social Council. Starts off with saying that there are 54 members and they're elected by the General Assembly. Functions and powers. They may make or initiate studies and reports with respect to international economic, social, cultural, educational, health, and related matters, and may make recommendations. They make recommendations for the purpose of promoting respect for observance of human rights and fundamental freedoms for all. But actually, this particular article, Article 62, subparagraph 2, about human rights and fundamental freedoms, there's a lot of overlap between this particular function with Economic Social Council and the General Assembly and possibly some other agencies within the UN. And so with the General Assembly actually carved this one out, but they didn't change the charter. They didn't amend the charter, but there's a resolution that pretty much takes this away. There was the Human Rights Commission, which was originally underneath the Economic and Social Council, but they disbanded that, and now there's the Human Rights Council, which is under the General Assembly. Additionally, they can prepare draft conventions, and they call international conferences. They can enter into agreements with any of the agencies referred to in Article 57, which are actually the specialized agencies here. So these are these agencies that kind of work outside of the UN, and like for example, the Civil Aviation Organization. So they're it's all the countries and the airports and flight rules, and so they work with them whenever there's matters in the UN that need to be coordinated. So here they coordinate the activities of the specialized agencies. They can furnish information to the Security Council and shall assist the Security Council. So this is pretty much showing you where the Economic and Social Council falls within the UN system. You can say that they actually are below the Security Council. And then they make recommendations to the General Assembly, and they can do, with the approval of the General Assembly, perform services at the request of members, and they can also do other functions in the present charter or may be assigned to the General Assembly. So the Economic and Social Council could be conceived of as a subsidiary organization. They don't really have power to compel, to require member states to really do anything. But as we'll see soon, they have meetings, they generate reports, they initiate studies. So they do a lot of the grunt work, the actual work that then is used by the General Assembly and the Security Council to ultimately make resolutions and decisions. And let's take a look at the web page itself, the Economic and Social Council. Here's a little ECOSOC at a glance. ECOSOC is the acronym, Economic and Social Council. They say that they are at the heart of the UN system to advance three dimensions of sustainable development: economic, social, environmental. It is the central platform for fostering debate, innovative thinking, forging consensus on ways forward, and coordinating efforts to achieve internationally agreed goals. Also responsible for follow-up to the major UN conferences and summits. And so some articles that I've read say that there's a little bit of conflict and maybe some complaints, some overlapping inefficiencies that's plagued the ECOSOC and its work. And so there was an attempt by the General Assembly in 2013 to kind of clarify the ECOSOC's role. And here's a resolution, actually the first resolution from the 68th session. And it's a review of the implementation of General Assembly resolution on the strengthening of the Economic and Social Council. So I think a lot of people that worked for the ECOSOC felt as though, the charter itself says that they are a principal organ and on the same level as the Security Council and General Assembly, but actually the charter it doesn't really give them a lot of power other than to make reports, make recommendations. And so I think this was an attempt by the General Assembly to kind of clarify what they're supposed to be doing. And here's just one paragraph. And the ECOSOC should continue to strengthen its role as the central mechanism for coordination of the activities of the UN system, its specialized agencies, and supervision of subsidiary bodies in the economic, social, environmental related fields. It should provide overall guidance and coordination to the UN development system, promote a coordinated follow-up to the outcomes of major international conferences and summits in the economic, social, environmental, and related fields. So that's pretty much a pretty broad summary, lots of range. One notable absence there was human rights, and even though that does very clearly say it in the charter, that role has been removed from ECOSOC and is put now in the Human Rights Council under the General Assembly. So this is kind of just something we'll see as ECOSOC does its work, and probably in the future there's going to be, maybe those inefficiencies and overlap will still remain. But this is the ECOSOC and what they do for the UN. Let's take a look where Haiti is on Earth. It is in the Western Hemisphere, on the western third of the island of Hispaniola. So this island here is Hispaniola, and this is the border between Haiti on the west and the Dominican Republic on the eastern side. Before going into the history of Haiti, just take a quick look at the current situation of Haiti. There's an ABC News report. A journalist goes into Haiti, reports on the current situation.
Another ABC News special report. Tonight, our team inside Haiti. The UN says there have been more civilians killed in Haiti than in Ukraine in the first 4 months of this year.
We travel in heavily armored vehicles across Port-au-Prince, Haiti. We're headed to one of the most dangerous places in the world right now. This is what life is now like in Haiti. Not far from the U.S., a 90-minute flight. But here in Haiti, everyone tells us the violence is exploding. Armed groups now controlling at least 80% of the capital, fighting over territory. For 2 years now, there's been no elected government here.
Just incredible reporting, and I know the UN is now calling for more than $700 million in humanitarian aid.
So a pretty bleak situation in Haiti currently. Quick background history on Haiti. It says here, this is from the CIA World Factbook. So there you have native Taino people who inhabited the island of Hispaniola when Columbus first landed in 1492. And they were wiped out by Spanish settlers. Then the French established a presence on Hispaniola. And then 1697, Spain ceded to the French the Western Third, which later became Haiti. And then the French colony started to develop it and became one of the wealthiest in the Caribbean. And then led by this gentleman here, he led a revolution of Haiti's nearly 500,000 slaves, ended France's rule on the island. And then Haiti became the first country in the world led by former slaves, declaring its independence in 1804, but it was forced to pay an indemnity of 100 million francs, which is equivalent to $22 billion now, to France for more than a century, was shunned by other countries for nearly 40 years. 1862, U.S. officially recognizes Haiti, but foreign economic influence, internal political instability induced the U.S. to occupy Haiti from 1915 to 1934. And then you had repressive, corrupt regimes after that. And so you could see here that Haiti has struggled from the very, very beginning. And then more recently, in the early 90s, Haiti then undergoes a military coup. And then it's just pretty much a breakdown of the entire government. 1994, the government returns from exile, and thanks to the U.S. And then, but then you still have this turnstile of just breakdown in government strength. And then eventually the Security Council gets involved with this United Nations civilian police mission in Haiti. Suppose that there was requests from the so-called government in Haiti at the time that things were breaking down there, and they needed help to stabilize and keep the civilian population secure. So the United Nations and the Security Council came up with this civilian police mission. And here's the Security Council resolution that created that, 1997. And it says right here in the first or second paragraph, decides further to paragraph 1 above, at the request of the President of the Republic of Haiti, established until November 30th, 1998, a United Nations civilian police mission in Haiti composed of up to 300 civilian police. And then if we take a look at the deployment map, it shows you where they actually were deployed. It looks like it's pretty much throughout the entire country, up in the north. And here's Port-au-Prince, the capital here where most of the population is. But then you have some civilian police stations in the rural areas as well. So this United Nations civilian police mission in Haiti, it's important to note here that they weren't really hands-on. They weren't using force. It was more of just helping out, training the Haitian National Police. And it says right here, the main task was to assist the government of Haiti in the professionalization of the Haitian National Police. So it was probably just training. It wasn't making actual arrests or keeping order. Apparently this wasn't probably doing what they needed to do. The situation was probably getting worse. So the Security Council stepped in once again and then passed this resolution 1212 in 1998. It talks about how here, MyPANA here, they extend the mandate until November 30th, 1999. And then in addition, they then tried to get involved the Economic and Social Council by here. So they understand that that Haiti and the people, they need significant international assistance, and that's indispensable for sustainable development. Stress the commitment of the international community to a long-term program of support for Haiti. Invites the UN nation bodies and agencies, especially the Economic Social Council, to contribute to the designing of such a program. So here is when ECOSOC actually starts to get involved on a more hands-on role. So then ECOSOC then starts to work at it. So then in 1999, with their fourth resolution of that term, they then take note of paragraph 8 of resolution 1212, in which the Economic and Social Council was invited to contribute to the elaboration of a long-term program of support for Haiti. And then it then acts by creating an ad hoc advisory group on Haiti, composed of representatives of ECOSOC members. And so now the ECOSOC is now involved in Haiti and trying to rebuild that country. And here is the website for that ad hoc group. And this is the committee. There's the president of ECOSOC there attending one of these meetings. And here on the website is a good description of the actual mandate of the group, and it is to follow closely, providing advice on the long-term development strategy of Haiti to promote socioeconomic recovery, reconstruction, and stability, with particular attention to the need to ensure coherence and sustainability in international support for Haiti based on the long-term national development priorities, building upon the strategic plan for the development of Haiti, and stressing the need to avoid overlap and duplication with respect to existing mechanisms. Yeah, there's actually lots and lots of UN agencies that are helping out. The World Food Program, the World Bank, IMF. There's an immigration office as well involved. And so they need one body to coordinate everything, and that's ECOSOC's role. But this wasn't really enough to help with the dire situation, the need for security. So we're going to see right now that the Security Council again steps in. So the Security Council is going to step in now. We have that Maipana civilian police force that was disbanded in March 2000. And then there was a multinational interim force that tried to help with the transitional government, but that wasn't really enough. And so Security Council steps in with a new resolution in 2004, Resolution 1542, whereby it establishes the United Nations Stabilization Mission in Haiti, MINUSTA, and it starts with an initial period of 6 months, and it has a maximum of 1,600 civilian police, and then to include up to 6,700 troops. So this is getting serious. So MINUSTA has that initial 6-month mandate. However, the Security Council then extends it for another 6 months, and then another year, and then another year, and it goes on for about 13 years until 2017. Here is the web page for the MINUSTA fact sheet here. And it starts June 2004, lasts till October 2017. And controversial, one of the things that may have led to the end of MINUSTA was this New York Times article that came out, which is based upon an academic study, which shows that it's possible that there could be hundreds of children fathered by the MINUSTA peacekeepers, and unfortunately some of the women were children, and it looks like some of it may have been under duress, but this is probably what led to the dissolution of MINUSTA. In fact, they even have a name for the children fathered by the MINUSTA. They call them the petite MINUSTAs. That's unfortunate. So they end October 2017, but the Security Council knows that Haiti still needs assistance, so they just transfer a lot of the duties over to a new office, and they do that through this Security Council Resolution 2350, where they say that MINUSTA's mission shall close by October 2017, and then establishes a follow-on peacekeeping mission in Haiti, MINUJUSTH, which shall be composed of up to 7 formed police units, or 980 FPU personnel, 295 individual police officers for an initial period of 6 months until April 15, 2018. So the MINUJUST agency is born, and here is their website, and in there they say that it completed its mandate on October 15, 2019, putting an end to 15 consecutive years. Most of that came from MINUSTA, but it says here, Justice Support completed its mandate, but then Haiti still needed assistance, so the UN just then transferred its assistance efforts to a new office, which is to this office, BINA, the United Nations Integrated Office in Haiti, and they did it through Security Council Resolution 2476. It recalls its resolution in 2019, which authorized the final extension of minute justice until October 15, 2019, and then requests the Secretary General to establish the UN Integrated Office in Haiti, BINA, beginning on October 16, 2019, for an initial period of 12 months, headed by a special representative of the Secretary General of the UN, to be appointed as swiftly as possible, who will also play a good office's advisory and advocacy role at the political level with the following key tasks. So it's the key here is that it's serving as an advisory role. So it seems as though it's removing any type of military force from, although there is still some security and protection for the UN peacekeeping officers. Here it says that it will advise the government of Haiti, promoting and strengthening political stability, help with its efforts to plan and execute free, fair, transparent elections, reinforce capacity of Haitian National Police, inclusive approach with all sectors of society to reduce community violence, particularly gang violence, addresses human rights abuses, improve penitentiary administration, strengthen the justice sector. So BINA starts June 2019, and now after some time, the Security Council will meet on that progress in February of 2020, and this is a press release about the meeting that the Security Council had, the 8,729th meeting, and it's about this the report from BINA. And not only is it about the report, but you have some countries here that speak, including Haiti's representative. So first of all, it's described, the situation is described as a political deadlock in Haiti entering its second year, paralyzed national institutions, hobbled the economy, fueled chronic insecurity amid spotty progress and ever worsening living conditions for more than 4 million citizens. And one interesting thing here, Haiti's representative spoke, and he said that the government continues to work hard towards finding a way to overcome the political impasse, tackle gang violence, restore state authority across the country. Haitian National Police, with a force of 15,000 officers, needs more training, resources, and equipment to continue its work. And then at the end, as an aside, he also mentions that Haiti is particularly worried about the abandonment of orphans fathered by United Nations peacekeepers. So that issue is still probably very sore with regards to Haiti and its relationship with the United Nations. So the situation in Haiti is just getting worse, no progress. And this is the Security Council meeting in February 2020. And then just a little over a year later, July of 2021, it gets even worse for Haiti.
Program. We bring you some breaking news now. And Haiti's President Jovenel Moïse has been assassinated at his home in Port-au-Prince. The interim Prime Minister Claude Joseph says he's now in charge of the country and has urged the public to remain calm. Mr. Moïse's injured wife is also in hospital, he says. President Moïse had been ruling Haiti, the poorest country in the Americas, by decree after legislative elections due in 2018.
So this situation in Haiti is just getting worse and worse, and now it's time for the Security Council to act. So it's now going to use the Article 41 in the Charter, which allows the Security Council it can implement measures not involving the use of armed force, and that may include complete or partial interruption of economic relations. And this is how they do that, through Security Council Resolution 2653, October of 2022. It notes with deep concern that protracted, deteriorating political, institutional, economic, security, human rights, humanitarian, food security crisis in Haiti, reaffirming the commitment of the international community to continue to support the people of Haiti and it then issues its first set of sanctions. The travel ban: all member states shall take necessary measures to prevent the entry into or transit through their territories of any individuals designated by the committee. And asset freeze: member states going to freeze without delay all funds, financial assets, anyone listed in the annex to this resolution. And the last category, the targeted arms embargo: all member states shall immediately take the necessary measures to prevent the direct or indirect supply of arms and related material of all types. And then in the annex, there's actually only one individual named Jimmy Cherizier, aka Barbecue. He is a gang leader and he leads an alliance of Haitian gangs. And interesting, he was an officer in the Haitian National Police. So for the past 15 years, the United Nations has been training, supporting, promoting, helping, assisting the Haitian National Police. And one of those individuals was probably this gentleman. And they say that his actions have directly contributed to the economic paralysis and humanitarian crisis in Haiti. And finally, here's the last resolution the Security Council has instituted. This is the most recent one, October 19, 2023, where they just simply they renew until 1 year from the date of this adoption. So we're looking at October 2024, all of the sanctions. And then in addition, it asked the committee is the Committee on Sanctions, to update the list. So right now it's just Jimmy, and hopefully they can update that to include more individuals. So I started talking about, in this video, the Economic and Social Council and its efforts in Haiti. But as we can see, the Security Council has pretty much seized this matter. And in the charter, when the Security Council does, all other principal organs, including the General Assembly, Economic and Social Council, they have to take a backseat, take direction from the Security Council. And the Security Council has done just that, has asked the Economic and Social Council to help with the long-term program of support for Haiti. And the Economic and Social Council has done that through the advisory group, the ad hoc advisory group on Haiti. And here is the last resolution the Economic and Social Council has on the situation, where they emphasize the urgent need to fully fund the unprecedented appeal of $720 million made by the UN partners set out in the 2023 humanitarian response plan for Haiti. And then it also extends the mandate of the ad hoc advisory group until the conclusion of the 2024 session. And the Economic and Social Council, their sessions run starting in July and ending in the following July. So July 2024 is when it's supposed to end, but more than likely that'll be renewed. And they've also asked the advisory group to submit a report for its consideration at the 2024 session. So hopefully I can update once that report is issued and get more of an idea of how, if the situation is going to get any better, and how the Economic and Social Council will hope to do that.